I don't even know where to begin, I guess. And actually, I'm gonna check the audio real quick, because, yeah. Hey y'all. I keep checking because I'm like looking at my video finder to make sure you guys can see me. Yeah. Today's video is going to be just a smidge different. I've been going through some things lately, and I just wanted to come and share with you all. Sorry, I'm trying to like collect my thoughts in a way that makes this a comprehensible conversation, so to say. And I guess it wouldn't be a conversation, more like a monologue, and I don't know, responses later. And I know like I'm usually this really bubbly and like excited person, but as of late I've been going through some things, and I thought it would be best for me to be transparent instead of try to force myself into this creative space that doesn't necessarily reflect where I am emotionally present. Yeah, and like I also never wanted to be one of those YouTubers that just like produce and then nothing. And granted, like, you all aren't owed any explanation or it's not required of me. I just wanted to create that connection. You guys are the quality babes, you know, like you deserve to know what's going on. It's crazy because even like with like starting the whole YouTube channel, I was fearful I wouldn't be able to have time for myself, if that makes any kind of sense. And I hope this is picking up, because if it's not, I'm just kind of like so I am extremely close to my grandmother, and we actually are like 2 days difference in birthdays, so very similar in the way we approach things, in the way we understand things, in the way our family dynamics work. We are typically on the same page, so that's my boo. And recently, and honestly around the time of the start of my videos kind of sort of taking off, well, you received this news, but my grandma was diagnosed with stage 3 pancreatic cancer, and she's a very strong, independent, and like flies by whatever rules she would like type of person. And it's just kind of like I can't imagine that as a reality for her. So I've just been like struggling, and then even struggling in thought with like, why should the focus even be on me? It's all about her. And that's just the type of person I am. So me being an empath, I feel a lot of the stress and the sadness and the fear, but also, side note, my grandma was like super strong warrior, a strong believer in God, and she is like fully aligned with whatsoever is within his plan. And so she's not fearful. More than anything, it's my fear that I'm placing onto her. But I feel like I can feel all of that energy. And for me, it's been difficult considering she's such a good person. And, you know, it's just like there's so many evil people in this world that deserve. I wouldn't wish this on anybody, but like there's so many other people who are more deserving of things like this, and it just sucks, you know, and it hurts. And even in her going through this right now, it's also put me in this position of like, am I doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing? Am I where I would like to be financially? Am I where I would like to be in the world, period, emotionally? Have I matured? Have I evolved as a human being to feel like satisfied in something so left coming up as a possibility in my world? And so it's just really put me into a lot of deep thought with where I would like my life to go, and where I see this moving in the future. And so I'm very grateful that I have this outlet to not have to think about everything that's going on in my world. And you guys, that's just the tip of the iceberg. I'm very grateful that I have this outlet, but it's also put me in a position where I'm like, am I capable of being vulnerable with people in this way where they have insight, or I can choose the perspective that I shape of my world to these people? And is that something that I should be doing? Is that honest? Is that quality content that you would be interested in? Or is that me limiting myself, placing myself inside of a box in order to produce? And so, with all that being said, of course, I'm going to continue to make videos and find ways to feel creatively fulfilled within these videos. And I will also dedicate myself to being vulnerable with me and honest with myself. And so, if there are weeks where I feel like I can't make a video or it's not within me to make a video, I won't produce content, because I've been going in these loops of creating for fun and creating for I just need to release something, and I can definitely tell the difference in the quality of the material that comes out. And so it's like I'm in this one frame where I'm trying to figure out how to be my most authentic self while still reserving self for me. And I hope that I can continue to provide that type of content for you all that is well thought out and full of information, insight, and creativity, because otherwise I'll be depleted and you guys don't want to come back and watch, and I completely understand that. So I think that's everything. And yeah, if you, or I feel like I'm about to sound like one of those commercials, but if you or a loved one or anybody who would care to share in the comment section below some like words of encouragement or support, it will be greatly appreciated, because I often feel like I'm alone in everything that I carry, and I'm recognizing that I'm a lot more stronger when I ask for help than when I suffer alone. And so, yeah, it would be greatly appreciated if you would leave any type of like story or good energy, good vibes in the comment section. Alright, you guys. Hopefully, I see you guys next week. I'm not too quite sure. Probably will, because I get into these modes where I'm like, gotta produce anyways. So you probably will see me next week, but just heads up, just in case. Plus, it's freaking Thanksgiving. I know we don't celebrate, the slaughtering of Native Americans, but food, I don't know. And this is my first year being vegan, so I'm trying to like figure that out too. But yeah, so hopefully I see you guys next week. Okay, peace.